Hey everybody, welcome to Speech Bubble. I am Butch Hartman, and I've got a pretty hip life, but someone's got a very modern life. What do you think?
I think I've got some static cling.
Also, you also do other cartoon characters on Nickelodeon. Now, who else
Yes,
do you
I
do?
started out with Rocco on Rocco's Modern Life.
I was Rocko. It was my very first cartoon. And that was another audition where...
They didn't want an Australian. I was with Joe Murray, George Maestri, and Nick Jettings, who now is over at Cartoon Network. And by the way, Rocco's coming back. Static Cling sometime in 2018. We think after Comic-Con in
It's
July.
called Rocco Static Cling?
It's called Rocko's Modern Life, Static Cling.
It's a 44-minute film.
Oh my goodness.
We saw it at the premiere. It's really good, and I think
it's already done?
old Rocco fans are going to love that. It's really loyal to the original Rocco, and new fans of the show I think are going to really love it. But
Rocko was my first voice. And,
actually, Spunky was I got the part with Spunky. Crazy dog.
Spunky, bad dog.
We have the Spunky plush in your office.
There's a Spunky plush in it.
I didn't know what I was doing. They didn't want
I
Australian.
set it on fire, just so you know.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I'm joking. I didn't do that.
No wonder I felt it.
I would never do that.
I would never. Why?
I said never. Oh, Mike Wazowski.
I hit things. You're my circle of
Yeah,
trust.
that's what I'm saying. That's it.
Thanks. So I did this audition. I got Rocco, and then I went on to do
Winslow and Cat Dog. Hey, Cat Dog. Hey, how's it going? You're stuck inside.
He was really mean.
So all the bad cartoons. That's fine. Yeah,
all the bad cartoons.
All the bad cartoons.
But
that's good.
I never...
Until Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, Crocker's the antithesis of Rocco, and that's what I love about him.
Rocko's just so sweet and like, hi, settle down.
And Crocker, what do you mean, settle down? So...
Don't tell me to settle down, mother.
Don't tell me to settle down, you kangaroo.
I'm a wallaby.
Whatever. I hate your pouch.
You're from Australia. You're poisonous.
You're poisonous. You're lethal. So, yeah, I did Rocco, and I did, now I'm at Loud House. I play Carlos Alazraqui, and that's kind of a nerdy dad, which I kind of am, so it's not too far from my real voice.
There we go.
Science is really important. Dad, you're so dull. I'm trying to think what else. And I did on Tough Puppy, I did some villains. I think I did one Scottish villain for you, if I recall. I'm not sure.
I think you did a Scott for me as well. I can't remember who he was. And then,
I can't even remember, but
and then you did one. You did the stink bug. Yeah, the stink bug.
Yeah, the stink bug.
The stink bug. You were like, hey, you want to drive? I stink at driving. You stink at everything.
You stink. You stink.
You stink at that.
You stink at that.
You can't do
which is
that.
a bassier Winslow. And that's the thing for actors too. Is you can produce characters in different octaves.
Because Rocko was like this, right? And then I was Spyro the Dragon, like, watch out for Nasty Nork. And then I was Laszlo.
And they all kind of dance around in that same octave. But
And
if
you also did a guy in SpongeBob like, yeah, dude.
yeah, SpongeBob, you ripped your pants. What's going on?
Jace is totally nerding out right now.
Yeah.
No, all of these
He's
are
so
awesome.
cool.
It's
Do you want some
crazy.
cereal?
Yeah, sure.
I'm watching TV.
Yeah, just put in like a box. And good. Yeah.
I'm watching TV with Carlos. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been very fortunate to be able to just keep going and do animation and see what's next. Now I'm doing some Disney stuff. Skylar and Elena Vavalor and
Wow, Wubsy.
well, oh yes. I did all the male voices on that show, which is why they all sounded the same. I'm the mailman. I'm the fireman. They were all Dinkelblurs.
You know what's funny about that? Bob Boyle created that show. He used to work with me, and I know that everybody that worked with me stole all my voice actors. So yeah, I know that's where he found
they
it.
pilfered.
They did.
Yes.
I know Scott Fellows.
You were a
did.
public storage of voices.
I certainly am, and music people, because Scott Fellows, who did Big Time Rush, took my music guy Moon. He's like, hey, let's work for Fairly Odd Parents. Want to do my music as well? But Guy Moon's amazing, yeah. So
yeah.
Hey, but anyway, weren't you on Big Time Rush as well?
I was on Big Time. I played their photographer, Marcos, I think.
That's an
one camera,
on-camera
two
show.
cameras, yes. And then I did Reno 911. If you guys are out there,
exactly.
As I said before, the voice of Dad's Fear was pretty much James Garcia. Sir, step down on that bench. Okay, just get down, and then the foot is down. The foot is down. It's basically Garcia. I stole from myself.
There you go. Exactly.
It's okay to steal from yourself.
It's all right. It's all right. And then now you also before you said Rocco was your first voice. What were you
Rocco
doing before that?
I was doing stand-up comedy on the road, and I was always
You do a
doing
ton
characters.
of stand-up comedy.
I'm doing more nowadays with the kids, family, new material, as it were. And I was hanging out. Tom Kenny was doing stand-up in San Francisco. I get this audition.
Who's Tom Kenny?
Tom Kenny is the voice of...
Hey, Patrick.
What's that? I don't get it. What is
It's
that?
a sponge guy. He lives in the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
Something like that.
We don't use our hands.
Oh, SpongeBob!
Rectangles.
Slobberbaki is amazing.
Remember, Patrick, come home at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Midnight.
I still don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's a show.
It's a show. It's
got,
blue background like this.
Yeah,
They film it
exactly.
here.
Okay, I only stay here.
This is
so I
called.
don't
We're
really
changing it to Sponge Bubble, by the way.
Oh, got it.
Sponge
Okay.
Bubble.
Sponge Bubble SquarePants.
And so I was doing comedy, and there was an audition for this thing called Rocko's Modern Life. Joe Murray, San Jose Mercury panel cartoonist, developed this character about a wallaby, loosely based on himself, living on his own for the first time, and I made a push play and record cassette thing in a kitchen. And handed it in. I got this audition and tried Bruno Kirby. They didn't want Australian. I was like, hey, I'm ROCKO. Why don't you try this, for example? And then I tried.
That's a good Bruno Kirby. No one knows who Bruno Kirby is anymore.
No hablo inglés.
So wait, so Mr. Zero knew you were getting divorced?
Baci de tutti baci.
Wait. So Mr. Zero knew? Mr. Zero knew.
Yeah, I'm also good at radio myself.
Bruno Kirby.
Good morning, Vietnam. I tried a Woody Allen thing, and then I said...
the thing about Carlos, I can throw anything at him and he can do the voice. Like a kid,
or attempt it.
Because kids love, as we know, kids of today love Maury Amsterdam from the Dick Van Dyke.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I know every person you guys are saying right now.
You're Maury Amsterdam?
You know Maury Amsterdam, come on.
Because kids love Maury Amsterdam.
But you know what? Billy West had said this, that like a bad impression is actually an original voice. Because Crocker is a bad Richard Dreyfuss.
I don't like these hanging on the rod. You know, there's a spaceship out there.
This was not
Gene Wilder's pretty good. Sedative! Took a good impression, mixed it with a bad impression.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks.
Montgomery Burns.
It's a really bad Montgomery Burns. It all is an original character.
You've made you've made an enemy today.
Speech bubble.
Hey Heart fans, subscribe here to keep up with me, Danny, Timmy, Dudley, Bunsen, and the Nude Network, my new app full of cartoons, shows, and games. Download it here. Click over here to watch my most recent video, and here to start a playlist related to this video. Whoa, check out that awesome fan art. To be featured here, use hashtag HeartFanArt and tag me. I'm on every social media platform known to man. Cartoon Butch out. Pencil drop.